Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. And today we're getting into another pen unboxing, and you can call it a review if you want, even though I reviewed a Jotter pen that I have previously and showed on the channel before. I have that one actually here in its case, just so you could see. Now obviously you guys know that I'm a big advocate of a person always carrying a pen on you. One, I just think it shows a level of class, it shows a level of maturity, it shows a level of sophistication in that, well, you know, the type of pen might make it feel a little more sophisticated than if you just had a daily carry, just regular big pen. And I have one of those in my pocket all the time if I'm not carrying something a little bit more fancy like that. But nonetheless, in general, it's nice to always carry a pen in you, be prepared. It's just a kind of way of showing they're prepared. Obviously, you guys, like I said before, know that on the channel, we talk about all that kind of stuff between like bettering yourself and just the way you carry yourself and things of that sort. So I've already advocated on the channel earlier, way many videos back, about how I think it's important to carry a pen. It just goes along with your accessories, and especially diving a little bit deeper into that, as a man, you don't really have a lot of accessories. I suggest females carry pens as well, but like I said, the one difference is that women have more accessories and men don't really have a lot of accessories. You may have a watch, you have a wallet, and generally speaking, you can have a pen. And those are like the main things that you can kind of really carry and kind of really put effort into. So for that reason, as I suggested in past videos and I'm suggesting now, carry a nice pen on you if you can. That doesn't have to break the bank. A Jotter like this will run you for, link's gonna be in the description down below for this particular one. This has a black color, and I'm gonna unbox it as I continue talking. It will run you about $7, maybe $8 if you get the all stainless steel version like this. It will run you, don't want that to get scraped up. Hold on, let me just bring some that can lean that on, because my table is a very hard material and I don't want that to get scraped up in any way. That is the all metal version, which I think looks very nice. You can get it with the gold accent or without. But if you want something a little, I wouldn't call this one any less like stylish or sophisticated, but it does have a plastic base on the lower part, and then on the upper part is the metal. So it gives a little bit more color. You have the old school color one used to be red at the bottom, but now you have ones that are blue. There's actually one that is like I don't know if the material is stainless steel, if this is aluminum, whatever it's made of, but a metal top and bottom, but the bottom is a metal blue. And I really like the look of that one, but it actually is a pretty penny right now. I think it's something like $17. I didn't think this would be so hard to take out, but apparently it's giving me a bit of a struggle. Let's see if we could just, there we go. So it's a medium tip pen. Does it say the millimeters? Let's see if it says that on the box. Nope, it just says medium. And from my understanding, medium often is something about, I want to say is it 10 millimeters? Is that what they measure it in? I forget exactly. I'm sorry, not 10, 1 millimeter, and I think a 0.7 is considered a fine tip. I've done a previous video a little while back that had all that, so might be able to, you could check that out and kind of go into it. I'm sorry, right now I'm just trying to grab me some paper because I just want to kind of demonstrate a little bit of writing on this. Don't mind. Let's see. Don't mind the handwriting. I'm just seeing that it writes and how good it feels. So I really like this. I'm a fan of the Jotter in general. The reason why I went with this instead of another all stainless, because obviously I already have that, and you can see the difference here. So these ones are nice because they give you still some stainless, but the bottom is plastic, which is fine, and then a steel tip. So that's fine. You can go either one. They're both, I think, nice pens. They're both like nice for the purpose of you carrying a nice pen on you and standing out a bit more than something like this. But the main reason why I actually purchased this right now was because in a previous video that I did not long ago, I was showing you guys that I was setting up a little kind of like EDC little pack. And I wanted a pen that could fit in here. And this is actually smaller in size than your standard big pen by a considerable amount. So I would be able to squeeze this in somewhere inside here, wherever I would decide to put it. I can put it like right here, but here might be a little better. The point is that I couldn't fit, let's see, I couldn't fit the other type of pen in here, and this actually fits. So that was what I was looking for. In addition though, I went with something that was, this is probably the more affordable one I could find. And part of the reason why was because I knew that by putting this in here like that, the metal is going to probably end up scratching on other things possibly. And even though there are probably other pens out there that would be better, you know, maybe all plastic but smaller, I've just always known of using Parker pens. I like them, so hopefully this won't get really damaged up sitting in here like that, but nonetheless, it's a small enough size that it fits. If I wanted to, I could turn it upside down. I don't really like the idea of ink being upside down, but then the plastic part will be exposed rather than the metal. But nonetheless, that's what I purchased this pen for, to go into this EDC carry. And I could just leave it in there and just throw this inside the car, take it with me, so that way, you know, if there's ever a time where I forget my pen on me, because I always carry a pen in my pocket, but if I ever forget for whatever reason, I would have this available with a pen in it. And that is what I was going for. So nonetheless, you guys, in general, back to my main point always is, I think it's nice for a person to always carry a pen on them. And in addition to that, if you can carry a decently nice pen, like I said, it doesn't have to be expensive or break the bank, but maybe $8 to $10 is fine. And it's a nice looking pen that you can carry on you. Like I said, you don't have to do it for the setup that I'm doing like that, but just in general, having a pen on you, having it in your pocket, always being available to have that on you, especially when you go out and you gotta pay the bill. And even though a lot of times now they'll do electronic kind of payment where it's a little kind of electronic card reader or something like that, but still, for the times that they make you sign and they do the old school, bring the bill out in a little booklet, you know, leather kind of booklet with the check, and you're able to sign it after you give your credit card, is a nice vibe to know that you have your own pen. I feel that it's a nice vibe. And like I said, being that there's not a lot of accessories that men have access to, pen is one of them. I think it's nice to have something, you know, little bit that you can kind of just, like I said, pull it out, have it on display, looks nice, looks classy. Let me stop rambling at this point now, you guys. As always, you guys, like, share, comment, subscribe. Link's gonna be in the description below, and I will catch you guys in the next video.